Can an engine oil that's fully approved, sold everywhere, and sitting on store shelves right now actually shorten the life of your engine? The answer might surprise you, and by the end of this video, you'll understand exactly why some oils quietly destroy engines while others help engines reach 300,000 miles or more. And make sure you stay until the end because the most important tip in this entire video is coming up later, and it's something most drivers never hear. When it comes to engine oil, most people think the biggest danger is forgetting to change it. That's definitely bad. But what if I told you that thousands of drivers are changing their oil on time and still causing excessive engine wear because they're using the wrong type of oil for their engine? Even worse, some oils look nearly identical on the shelf, same viscosity, similar labels, similar marketing claims. Yet one can provide excellent protection while the other may leave your engine struggling over time. Let's start with some engine oils that can quietly cause problems when they're used in the wrong situations. The first is low-quality conventional oil in modern turbocharged engines. Years ago, conventional oil was perfectly acceptable for many vehicles, but today's engines are very different. Modern turbochargers spin at incredibly high speeds and generate extreme temperatures. Those conditions place enormous stress on engine oil. Cheap conventional oils tend to break down faster under heat, leaving behind deposits and sludge that can restrict oil flow and reduce lubrication. Over time, that can lead to premature turbo wear, timing chain wear, and increased engine deposits. Now, before you assume all conventional oils are bad, that's not the point. The problem happens when drivers use outdated oil technology in engines that demand higher performance lubricants. But here is what nobody tells you. Many people think the next step is simply buying the most expensive oil they can find. Unfortunately, that's not always the answer. The second oil mistake is using the wrong viscosity simply because someone online recommended it. You see this constantly. Someone says they switched from 5W20 to 20W50 and their engine became quieter. Another person says thicker oil protects better. So drivers start experimenting. The problem is that modern engines are designed around specific oil flow characteristics. An oil that's too thick can struggle to reach critical engine components quickly during cold starts. And cold starts are where a large percentage of engine wear occurs. Manufacturers spend millions designing engines around precise oil specifications. Ignoring those specifications simply because of internet advice can be extremely expensive. But here's where things get interesting. The next oil on our list sounds like a smart choice, yet it can create serious problems. The third is bargain basement no-name oil brands with questionable quality control. Now, not every budget oil is bad. There are excellent affordable oils on the market. The issue is consistency. Some unknown brands may technically meet minimum requirements but lack the quality control standards of established manufacturers. Oil is one of the few things standing between metal parts moving thousands of times per minute. Would you really want to gamble on inconsistent quality to save a few dollars? Especially when a single engine repair can cost thousands. And trust me, the oil mechanics swear by later in this video costs far less than most people expect. The fourth oil that can quietly damage engines is oil used far beyond its service life. This one catches a lot of drivers. Some people hear stories about extended oil changes and assume every oil can safely stay in the engine forever. That's simply not true. As oil ages, additives become depleted. Contaminants build up, acids accumulate. The oil gradually loses its ability to protect engine components effectively. Even the best oil on Earth eventually wears out. Ignoring oil change intervals can transform excellent oil into harmful oil. And that brings us to one of the biggest misconceptions in the automotive world. The fifth oil mistake is buying oil based entirely on advertising. Many people assume that if a brand spends millions on commercials, sponsorships, and marketing campaigns, it must automatically be the best. But advertising doesn't lubricate engine components. Engineering does, testing does, quality-based oils do, advanced additive packages do. This is exactly why many mechanics often recommend oils that receive far less advertising attention than household names. So now, let's talk about the oils mechanics frequently trust. The first is Mobil 1. There's a reason this oil appears in countless professional shops. Mobil 1 has built a reputation for excellent wear protection, strong high-temperature stability, and consistent performance across a wide range of engines. Whether it's a daily commuter, a performance vehicle, or a turbocharged engine, Mobil 1 has become one of the most trusted names in synthetic lubrication. Mechanics appreciate consistency, and Mobil 1 has delivered that for decades. The second is Pennzoil Platinum. This oil has earned enormous respect among enthusiasts and professionals alike. Its synthetic formulation is known for keeping engines remarkably clean. Cleanliness matters more than many drivers realize. Sludge and deposits restrict oil flow and increase wear over time. Pennzoil Platinum's reputation for engine cleanliness is one reason many mechanics continue recommending it. And we're still not at the most important recommendation yet. That one is coming soon. Third is Valvoline Advanced Full Synthetic. Valvoline has been involved in lubrication technology for generations. Its modern synthetic oils provide strong protection against wear, heat, and oxidation. Many technicians appreciate its performance in high-mileage vehicles. As engines age, maintaining proper lubrication becomes even more critical. Valvoline's formulations have earned a loyal following because they consistently deliver reliable results. The fourth oil mechanics frequently recommend is Castrol Edge. Castrol has long been associated with performance applications. Many of its premium oils are engineered to maintain strength under high loads and elevated temperatures. That's especially important in turbocharged and direct-injected engines where oil is subjected to greater stress. Drivers often focus on horsepower upgrades, but maintaining proper lubrication is one of the best ways to preserve performance over the long term. And now we're getting close to answering the question from the beginning. Can an oil that's approved and sold everywhere actually shorten engine life? The answer is yes, but not necessarily because the oil itself is defective. The problem is usually choosing the wrong oil for the application, ignoring specifications, or extending service intervals beyond what the oil can safely handle. Which brings us to the fifth oil that mechanics swear by. And honestly, this might surprise you. It's not a specific brand. It's the exact oil specification recommended by your manufacturer. That's the secret. Many professional mechanics care less about brand loyalty than drivers think. What they care about is whether the oil meets the manufacturer's required specifications. An engine designed for a specific viscosity and certification often performs best when those requirements are followed. That's why two different oils can have completely different outcomes inside the same engine. One meets the necessary standards, the other doesn't. And that finally answers the question we started with. Can a perfectly legal, widely available engine oil quietly shorten engine life? Absolutely, if it's the wrong oil for your engine. Meanwhile, a properly specified oil from a reputable manufacturer can help your engine last hundreds of thousands of miles. But here is what nobody tells you. The biggest factor isn't usually the logo on the bottle. It's choosing the correct specification and changing it consistently. That's the secret most long-lasting engines share. Not magic additives, not miracle treatments, not expensive gimmicks, just the right oil, changed at the right intervals, for the right engine. If you found this video helpful, let me know in the comments what oil you're currently running and how many miles are on your engine. And if you want more car care secrets, maintenance tips, and automotive myths exposed, make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications. Because some of the most expensive car mistakes are the ones drivers don't realize they're making. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.